I'm back. Okay, and let's check there's my pirate voice again. It's melting. Now if you want, actually I did a boo-boo. I did not have to, room temperature. Oh my god. Well, let's hope that didn't affect it. And I'm gonna, okay, emergency. Okay, I have a pan that doesn't really fit, so I have to be careful. So hopefully you have a pan that's a little bit better, but you know, you do with what you got. So we're going to put the 3 ounces of butter in here and see how it's melting nightly. We've got some word problems today. Okay, so hopefully no liquid got in there. I don't see anything. Here's the funny part. After you have it melted, now see, you're like, well, you're putting the butter in there. Well, after it's melted, after a certain stage, I'm not saying put water in it, but you can put cream and butter in there. It won't seize. So I'm not going to touch this. Let's just let it do what it got to do. Ugh. Boy, I can't talk tonight. Okay, let's leave it like that. Hope it doesn't drip. Or let's put it right there. And okay, so that's melting. We got our egg mixture over here, which we're fluffing. I told you what kind of dish you need. Now, I just remembered, if you don't have that dish, no big deal. If you have 2 small dishes, you can even use an apple pie dish. But what you want to do is make sure you butter it, and you don't want to fill it all the way to the top. Like maybe leave a little bit. Oh my god. Okay, well, I know which side of the apple pie dish is hot. You might see where this crinkly part right here is. So you want to fill it to there. And then again, you want to watch it. So it's gonna, different size dish, different depth. It's gonna have a different baking time. This usually cooks for 45 minutes. Let's check our butter. That's melting nicely. So you want to, if it's 45 minutes and it's in 2 smaller dishes, you want to maybe adjust it to a lower, like my brain is going south, 40 minutes. Actually, this is one of the very few things that I cook that I can leave in for the full temperature and not have to check it every 5 minutes. So, brownies with the size, you can leave it in for if you're going to use this size, you can leave it in. And then if it's smaller, 40 minutes. And check it, you know. I'm not saying, you know, even though I'm saying I leave it in and I don't have to watch it, it's still a good rule of thumb. Just, you know, look in there. Okay, let's get the 10 ounces of sugar and let's beat this some more. And you're gonna pour it in slowly. Somewhat. Now, I'm going to turn the thing, and this is getting really, really thick. When the chocolate is all melted, what we're going to do is we're going to add it to this. Okay, so see how it's riveting? See how? Okay, so let's see if I can get this. Oh, let me do one thing. Unplug it. because the last thing I want to do is have batter all over my computer. Okay, so see how that ribbons? If you can see that, that's the stage you want it at. When it falls, it makes a ribbon. So that's a good stage. Okay. Now we're going to check our chocolate again, and let's stir it around. And I'm going to take it off right now because it is done. The melter is not the butter. Okay, not the melter. The butter. Okay, so that's really nice, and it didn't affect the fall. Didn't affect that. I don't think any water got in it because I had low water in there. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the back room right now and just shovel this in my face. So I'll be back. No, I'm kidding. Hot chalk, hot. I don't think so. You hear me screaming. Okay. So, okay, this stage right now is, you can either let it cool to room temperature, and or you can, for the sake of this show, so it's not an hour long, I put it in hot, and I don't have any problems with it. You can take this and, let's see. What I recommend, let's do this, because I don't want your brownies. You know, everyone has their own idea. So let's do this. And get a glass bowl like this. We're gonna put ice cubes on it, and we're going to think for a minute because the sweetness is getting to my brain. Okay, grab ice cubes. Just do what I say. Okay. Put water in it. And we're going to make a mess, basically. Get another bowl, which I'm going to use this bowl. Set that in the water, and we're going to get a spatula, which a clean spatula, not that bad. Okay, and I notice I'm not cleaning the water off. It's already combined, so it's not going to. So let's cool that down a little bit. So just mix it around. I'll do it the right way this time. Sometimes I get, letting it cool down. I do have a little thing where I don't like to wait. Now see, if you were making I have to make I make truffles too. I have to make a video of truffles. Yeah. Really easy to make. Let's touch that. Chocolate. I don't know what chocolate does to. Okay, that's good enough. Again, it doesn't have to be. You see, the pan contained the heat. Take the chocolate out of off the heat. Cools it down. Okay, voila, that was fast. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour the chocolate into here, and we're gonna whip it. So. Just put it all into there. If you have someone else hold it, and if there's a two-person thing here, you can have someone hold it, and pour it, and someone beat it. That's okay, but I don't have that right now. Yeah, let's try to get all that chocolate off. See, this is kind of a messy, but I can guarantee you, when you bite into your brownie, you're gonna want to make a mess again. Okay, let's hold that out because I might need that again. So let's beat that in. Oh yeah, and plug the blender, handheld blender in. Noticing I'm just turning the bowl because it's splattering a little bit out, and it's just, if you have a deep bowl like this, but this is the bowl we're going to use to make the other batter. It's probably better. Okay, it's all blended. Now it's really thick. So unplug your, let's see, let me see if I can get this to come off real. If you see splatter on the computer, it's my fault. Okay, a little bit. Okay, so take those off. And this isn't the type of ones doesn't work that way. So let's put those right here. And let's set this aside. So let's set it aside. It's okay that it sits. Next bowl. If I didn't say 2 bowls, now you know. I'm sorry. So what we're going to do again, we're going to beat the egg. Let's see. Let me make sure. One moment. Okay, I gotta be careful because sometimes when I'm doing this, I don't want to mislead you, but I do have a tendency to reverse things and lopside things. I've made videos before where, oh, and do this, and then when I'm done with it, then I'm like, I can't post that. They're gonna do this and that, and that's gonna be totally wrong. So we're gonna get 6 ounces of cream cheese. Now this is 8 ounces. This whole thing is 8 ounces. And luckily, they have the ounces right on the side here. So all you have to do is take your something, cut off the 2 ounces. So count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I got a knife that doesn't cut. Okay, so this part goes back in the box. And I'll see you